for sure. This one. Okay, look. If instead of beat up a white kid day, it had been beat up the black kid day, what would the reaction, would it have been different, James?
Had it been beat up a black kid day, there would have been marches and candlelight vigils, but since she was white, minority leaders came out just to congratulate the youths on their show of unity.
Oh, Kathleen.
Well, if it would have been a black kid, then somehow Jesse Jackson would have claimed that he was related to him, and Fox News would never have reported it.
All right. Rich.
Well, I live in an Italian neighborhood, and I think we actually do have that day. But how would it be different? Number one, we'd never catch the guy. Somewhere there'd be a sausage and pepper stand would turn up because, we love food. And number three, it's only a matter of time before someone breaks out the bottle rockets.
That's how Italians always count like that. Number one, nothing. All right, Tony.
It would be more like meet the Parents' Day, because black people, it's sad to say, we may not show up, black parents may not show up for a PTA meeting, but if you get a chance to kick some 6th grade ass, we're gonna be there. It's like, I know my mom would show up and go, if any of you little crackers think you're gonna put your hands on my baby, you got another thing coming. So, it wasn't that funny that time either.
That was. Tony. Now, Tony, do you know anything about this beat up a white kid day?
No, I never saw it on the calendar, but I have seen it done.
No.
So I think it's one of those things, they just don't want to bring it all out. It's just like, hush.
Right.
It's not like they didn't drag her from the back of a pickup truck.
Well, but I'm saying, but even if that had happened, if there was a beat up a black kid day, black people would have rightfully been jumping in the streets ready to go.
Right.
I think white people have really gone soft lately, and it's just like I said, they're making a deal with the devil where they just go, ha ha ha, this is uncomfortable, let's not bring it up.
Well, there was actually, in a high school, a beat up a Puerto Rican kid day, but none of the Puerto Rican kids showed up.
Well, they're saying like the penalty should be worse because it's beat up a white kid or beat up a black kid.
Hate crime, right?
Yeah, what's the difference? It should be the same thing for beating up a kid, period.
So you don't think there should be a hate crime law?
Well, I just think the penalties are too soft to begin with.
But do you think you're saying there should not be hate crime laws for anything?
No, it should be all the same for everyone.
Right, so like Matthew Shepard or the gays, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Right.
You killed
Sometimes
them,
you never know, because, when you get mad at somebody, whether they're black or white or whatever, you hate them.
Right
then.
That's
I've been in a lot of fights with other black people, and right then, I hate them.
Yeah.
So in your mind, at that point, it was beat up a black kid day.
Right, yeah, right. Whenever I hit you, it's a hate crime.
Okay.
I'm letting you know right now. And it's just, that's something that would be hard to say, stiffer penalties for hate crimes.
When there's beat up a white kid day and a black guy goes to prison, he's in.
Yeah.
When a white guy goes to prison, it's beat up a white kid day every day of his term.
See, the Italian
little thing they have going on.
They always look to the future because they got to deal with the prison thing too. Well, what about this? Tuesday, the president banned racial profiling.